This video is brought to you by my patrons and by viewers like you. Greetings, groovy people! Welcome to Blue Dragon Art. I am the self-proclaimed Blue Dragon. I talk about indie comic projects, webcomics, art process, and more. Just sharing my experience and some of the things that I enjoy, trying to spread the word. As a holiday gift to you and the comic writers and artists that I appreciate, in this video I'm going to share 5 comics from ComicFury and 5 comics from Tapas that I personally enjoy, in no particular order, and I'm going to mostly just read the synopsis and show a couple pages. If something piques your interest, check them out, see if it's something that you enjoy yourself. Let's go! I don't know what the fuck that was, you guys. It's been real, let me tell you. Okay, first comic is Trom. Oh, by the way, majority of these comics are probably not safe for work or have some kind of tag. You can see on ComicFury the tags are marked over here, and then Tapas, you have like the mature rating that you can rate individual pages and stuff like that. So, since this isn't a channel for kids, if you're a kid, get off the channel, please. No offense. And if you have sensitivities as an adult, just be mindful of the tags. Make sure you check those out before you read the comic, okay? Alright, Trom's the first one. These comics are mostly an excuse to draw characters, exploring different settings and interacting with each other. I hope you enjoy them too. There will be dark themes like death, mental illness, and, as the title suggests, trauma, so please tread carefully. This comic reminds me a lot of The Wizard of Oz and Alice's Adventures in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass. And I believe they're 4 chapters in. Okay, next one from ComicFury, Beyond Bloom. There seems to be something mysterious rooted in the quiet island of Jado, where we meet 2 peculiar travelers who were transformed from flowers. Through their adventures, Sikue and Tatsuma will make new friends, face unusual enemies, and perhaps even discover the secrets behind their magical existence in a world without magic. Another comic that I've been reading for years. Keep up with it. There are color pages, but there's also black and white pages. So it's kind of a combination. Okay, next up, The Book of 3. This is a comic adaptation of Lloyd Alexander's first installment of the Brigade Chronicles, which I talked about just a couple weeks ago. My favorite fucking series of all time. That and the Enchanted Forest Chronicles. I already mentioned that. So, let's go ahead and read this. Fan comic adaptation of The Book of 3, the first book in Lloyd Alexander's kid-lit classic series, The Chronicles of Prydain. A young assistant pig keeper who dreams of heroism is thrust into adventure and a journey of discovery. Next up, The Commune. This can also be read on Tapas, but when I read it, it's not on Tapas, it's here. 407's cultish new family seems like a perfect escape from his old life. With gracious leader Anopheles to look after him, why would he ever want to leave? The final one from ComicFury that I wanted to mention is What Happens Next. At age 15, Milo was convicted for his involvement in the murder of Haley Gorski. The internet never forgets. Okay, so the next set of comics is from Tapas. Again, I'm gonna go through, some of these are scrolling comics, so I don't think I'll go through 10 episodes. I'll just try to show like a sampling of them. First of which is Habits. I first started drawing these to cope with a bad sleep schedule. Soon after that, the series has expanded to cover other problematic areas of life. Just for the record, I read a lot of comics by A.J. Crowell. Yeah, I read just about everything. It takes me a while to catch up sometimes, but I read just about everything by this author. Okay, that gives you an idea, that one. The next one is the shapeshifter's wife. When a human falls into a cryptic world of monsters, she marries a local shapeshifter that very same day. She's trying to find her way back home in one piece. But who is this man who came so quickly to her rescue? What is under all of his shifting layers? The world of chiaroscuro is full of mysteries, from the graveyard from out of time, the gravekeeper who found a human in a spot no human has walked for 400 years, to the ghosts that haunt their dreams. This is a mysterious fantasy romance isekai about deciphering lost histories, fallen hearts, and forgotten recipes. This one is Inside. Agoraphobia isn't what most people think it is. Hikikomori, recluses, shut-ins, hermits, those suffering from it are given a lot of different names, but those labels don't show what it's like to live with it. Follow Elizabeth in Inside to see the harsh realities of being trapped in your own home by a phobia you can't control, as she learns to heal from her past and make the best of her future. I'm only going to do one episode for this one because it is very text heavy and there's only 3 episodes. This is a slow burner. The artist doesn't get it done very often. So if you are looking for something that's not going to be hard to catch up with, this is one that is not too far in yet. Next up is Candela. Stranded in a land of myth and legends, Young siblings must survive in a strange and unknown world of mythical medieval land ruled by the empire of Majapahit. This is another one that scrolls, so I'm probably only going to go through a couple. Okay. There's a message from the author here. So, yeah. We'll go on to the next one. Celestial Chronicle Shion. Shion is the captain of a space battleship and has a rare ability to control it with her mind, giving humans a small advantage against the draconic aliens who are trying to invade Earth. Her brother, Senri, works as the navigator and becomes suspicious as he finds evidence of a traitor, but the reality is far more fearsome than anything they could have imagined. So that was 10 comics that I like to read. Some of them I need to catch up on. I've gotten pretty far into them, but I need to go back and read more of the comic, but they're ones that I've been enjoying for a few years now, and there's also a couple that I just discovered this year. So I hope that y'all found something that piqued your interest. If you have any independent comics that you have suggestions for or that you think people should check out, go ahead and leave them in the comments. I'll be back with the next video on Christmas Day. It's going to be a fan art video where I'll be promoting a couple more independent comics. So stay tuned for that. Those will probably be some comics that I talked about before in the past. I try not to overlap too much, but sometimes a comic is worth talking about more than once. You know what I'm saying? So, also, another quick reminder, I am going to be at the Spot Market on December 14th at the Lloyd Center in Portland, Oregon. I did a video advertising this earlier this week, or maybe it was last week. I don't fucking know when I did it, y'all. I've been out of town and have been kind of flustered and just trying to play catch up right now, but at any rate, the Spot Market at the Lloyd Center in Portland, Oregon, I will be there. I'm going to be doing my free chibi sketches. If you are interested in that, I will have a tip jar. You can tip if you want, otherwise it's free. I'm going to have comics there. I'm going to have some original art, and it's just going to be a good time, I think. So if you're in the Portland area and you just want to say hi, if you want to do like a comic trade, that's cool. I do those things. Otherwise, I will check y'all out next time. Peace and love. Fare you well. And keep on trucking.